afternoon and welcome to 3 Talk.
Cool. So your top 5 dance jams?
Oh, at the moment it has to be DJ Merlin and Mondli, Kuse Kuse, Ranjozi. Oh, what's my third one? Oh, there's so many. Karakara. Between Gusheshe and Slicer Zodzi, not sure which one. Then my 5th one will be Raphael.
So you two, it's house and mostly hip hop.
You know what? I'm the kind of person who will read a chicklet and then I will read Goldfinch. So I'm all Charles Dickens. So I'm that kind of person where I don't have a particular genre. I whatever takes my fancy at that stage. If you ask me in a week's time, I could tell you that I'm dancing to, I don't know, something different.
Something totally different.
Yeah,
Okay.
Maroon 5.
Is it?
You know, it's possible.
And your top fashion, not accessories per se, but your fashion pick me up or your fashion
Right
items.
now, it's All Stars.
All Stars.
Right now, do you want to see my All Stars? Yeah. See, right now, these are Missoni with All Star. So right now, I'm into All Stars.
And the print is
It's Missoni, yeah.
Oh, nice. And the guests you wish you had? Are they like
The Dalai
5
Lama,
people?
the Dalai Lama, I would love to sit down and pick the Dalai Lama's brain. Absolutely would love to do that. I would have loved to, well, this happened in the 18th century, so it's not possible. Unongawuse.
Why is that?
I would have really liked, you know, what happened in the Eastern Cape with Unongawuse was indicative of how influences can overtake and completely change the way we look at things. So I would have really liked to talk to her about what went through her mind and then talk to her about the aftermath of what had happened. The third person would be Madiba. I would have loved to have spoken to Madiba. The 4th person would be Nicki Minaj.
What?
See, this is what I told you, that I just think that she is a fascinating person, and I would like to talk to her about what goes on when all of this comes off. And Kanye. Kanye, I think, is a fascinating person. He's very into himself, and I would really like to kind of just, you know, unroll him in a mental way. Yeah.
Some favorite off-air moments, or maybe somewhat embarrassing, or some off-air moments that you remember as you go.
One of my most embarrassing moments was, sorry, I do have a cold, was when my producer called me, this was a couple of years ago, and said to me, Morgan Freeman is in town. And I'm like, oh. He would like to be on the show. I said, no, we spoke to him 2 weeks ago. My producer says, okay. And my producer goes back to Morgan Freeman's people and says, no. After about 5 minutes, I get a call from another producer and says, Noeleen, when did you have Morgan Freeman on the show? I said, 2 weeks ago. No, that was Danny Glover. That was not Morgan Freeman. I said no to Morgan Freeman. Who does that?
Nobody.
Who on this planet says no to Morgan Freeman?
So when your producer called you, did you not register who Morgan Freeman was at that time?
Well, obviously not. You know, in my head, I think I must have been doing something, I don't know. But it was just so stupid, so, I will never live that down. Never live that down. No, every time he's come to South Africa, he said no to me.
Because you said no first.
Oh Morgan, I'm sorry. Please come back.
And what would be your advice, your tips to people who are getting into this game?
I would
12
say,
years on.
oh
what are those
boy,
things?
you know what?
Uh-huh.
Keep it simple. Keep it simple and don't believe your own PR. Because once you start believing your own PR, there have been so many rumors about, oh, Noeleen has been kicked off, or Noeleen this, or Noeleen that, or Noeleen that, and you look at it and you say, it's your issue, leave it there, it's not me, you know. So keep it simple, don't believe your own PR, because that you're going to get entangled in this web, you know. Keep it simple, don't believe your own PR, and just be yourself.
And over the years, you had different hairstyles. What have been some of your favorite 12 years hairstyles? You had the turban.
Oh my! Whoa! I have had the most ugliest, atrocious, horrible. Oh my word! Can we turn back 12 years and could I just get one hairstyle that actually suits me? I've had bad ones. I've had very bad.
What were two of some of your baddest?
I think there was a stage where I was wearing a wig, and when I look at photographs of it now, I look like an old woman from Andazi P. Oh my word! I'm thinking, oh God, what are you thinking? No, hairstyle's bad. No, bad.
Did you get it right at all? Do you feel those times when you were just
I think, you know what? I think when I've had my own natural hair, just washed and blow dried, that works. And there was a time when I had singles, and I think that looked okay. In fact, I quite liked the singles. But phew, everything else, this is not too bad either. But no, Noeleen, no. Hairstyles, bad. No.
And clothes?
Ooh, I've also had some fashion moments. Wait, and I look at myself after the show and I think, really? Did you really wear that? See, you know, you wake up and you look at this and you think, oh, that looks fantastic. Then you sit down and the dress pulls up and you just don't know what mess this is. So I've had, in 12 years, I've had my fashion moments, which were, but it's a shame, poor Noeleen, don't give yourself such a hard time. It wasn't all bad, but a lot of it was.
And lastly, what legacy would you like to leave?
I'm not
as a
dead.
woman, as a mother?
I'm not dead. Ask me that in 60 years' time. All I'm doing is retiring from 3 Talk. I'm not dead. You know, when you talk, ask me when I'm 70, what legacy? I'm only 47. I still have a mountain to climb. I still have things to do, you know. So legacy right now, no. All I can say is that just simply be yourself. That for me, humble yourself and be yourself at all times.